who's on first?
Yes.
I mean the guy's name.
Who?
The guy playing first.
Who?
The guy playing first base.
Who?
The guy on first base.
Who is on
Second
first?
What are you
place.
asking me for? I don't know.
Now, wait a minute.
I'm asking you who's on first.
That's his name.
Well, go ahead and tell me.
Who?
The guy on first.
That's it. Yeah. Okay, so I think I've got the mix it up overlay fixed. I think. I hope. It took way too long. I was all over the place with Google and such, but I think it's working now. Hi, hello. How are we tonight? How be we be? That is unlocked. That is unlocked. Why is that unlocked? Follow-up question, why did that not switch? Poured out of my mind. Ah. Well, hello. It's lovely to see you, Scion. Joke's on you. It doesn't work on this model. Yeah, how be with you? How... Okay, is being bored better or worse than other options, Scion? I hear the chops, that's good enough. You know what? We'll take it. If you can hear it, we take the win. Man. I mean, I'm still really cracking Iggy. It's definitely better than other dudes. Oh, I've been, I somehow ended up on a side of TikTok where they, like, go over, like, allergens and such. And they're like, okay, try this medicine for this, this, and this. And there was this one person who went over, like, 4 or 5 different eye products alone. And it's like, oh, that is an option, yes. So anyway, apparently I should try Surtac. OBS, are we really doing this right now? Please don't do this to me, OBS. Yesterday was bad enough. OBS, please don't do this to me. Can you see me? Can you hear me? Am I here? OBS can't decide if it wants to throw a fit or not. And after yesterday, I can't tell if that's good or bad. You're doing it to you. I can see here. Okay, because yeah, OBS keeps dropping to red. So it's like, okay, I couldn't tell you if this is visible or not, because yeah, might be time to lower your stream bit to just 7. Oh, I don't want to. It works just fine sometimes, and other times it's like, no, I'm good. Ugh. How annoying. 3,000 to 500 or whatever that range is. It does. Sometimes it works just fine. Other times it's like, I'm good. And it wants to throw a fit. Apparently today's is one of those times. Which is annoying. Yesterday it seemed to work fine. After the, crashing and everything. I guess that's a future me issue. We can worry about that later. Okay, well, if just doing that helps any. Time for new internet. God, I wish. I wonder if a new Ethernet cord would help. Hello, hi, Cindy. Welcome in. Cause yeah, it's like it's sitting at about 10 kbps, like kilobytes or whatever it is. Like it's sitting at about 10k. But then it keeps dropping to red, and then it's not red, and then it's red, and then it's not red. And it's like, what do you want from me? You, how are you? I am doing okay. I think everything's working today, besides the fact that everything keeps dropping and such. Go on dips and no spoilers, have fun. Thanks, son. I'll talk to you later, yee. Go do what you need to do. Hopefully you find something entertaining to do. I thought about playing Repo tonight, but that's amazing. Thank you. Yeah, yesterday everything broke, so I think I've got it working again. We can hear her mix it up, so I'll take the win. We will take that. Especially considering how long that took me to find. Anyway. We will eventually play. I was tempted to play Repo, but...
You're on a path in the woods.
I couldn't quite remember
And
what
at the end of
this was.
that path,
I like your VTuber mode.
is a
Thank
cabin.
you. This
And
one's
in
one of
the
my
basement
favorites
of
to
that
use. It's
cabin
I've got the free
is a
to use
princess.
version of it, but I love this model so much. It is one of my favorites.
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
It's the end of the... I feel like I make that joke every time I do this game. Okay, we wanted a different path, right? Like I know there's like a lot of endings that I haven't gotten yet. If I turn around and leave, it's gonna get mad at me. It always does. But also, I can just turn around and leave. Like, without fail, that the game's like, you sure about that? Yes. Yes, I am. Thank you very much. Thank you for the follow. I love your VTuber. Thank you. This one's one of my favorites. I'm using the free to use version, but I love this model so much. I tend to refer to it when I'm playing games like this.
That's the spirit.
Yeah, let's go. Let's go. All in. Let's see what happens.
You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within.
We're going straight for the...
Warning,
we're
before you
playing
go any
Murder
further.
Hobo this time.
She will lie, she will cheat,
We'll see what happens.
and she will do everything
is murder...
in her
How do I
power
get the
to stop
witch?
you from slaying her.
I don't need the witch
Don't
again.
believe a word she says. We're not
But
gonna go
how do I
through
get the
this,
witch?
right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them.
Okay,
Ignore
what?
him.
Last
He doesn't
time
know
I
what he's
got
talking
the
about.
ending with the dining room, right? With the smitten. I think I did the endings with the smitten, right? There are a lot of endings, though, to be fair. I don't think I can check that without being on the main screen. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Thank you for sharing the live. Girl.
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a plain wooden
I
table.
love the music.
Perched on that table is a pristine blade. The blade is your implement.
Okay,
You'll
you know
need
how
it
I was
if you
just
want to
saying
do
murder
this
hobo?
right.
I'm not sure. Do I follow through with that? Do we take the blade? She's so much less trusting when you take the blade. But awesome. Yeah, might as well. Let's go.
You take the blade from
In for
the
a penny.
table. It'd be rather difficult to slay the princess and save the world without it.
Enter the basement.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
I
Her
hate that
voice
line.
carries up the stairs.
Who's there?
She's always so much
dangerous.
meaner when you start with a knife.
It's almost as if she's the one in charge down here.
She is, let's be
To
honest.
fool you. It's all part of the manipulation.
I don't think I haven't finished the Scottish yet, have I? I don't think I had last time I had. Been trying for 3 years to get Salix in the basement, and she willingly goes into someone else's. I What are you talking about? I know what you're talking about. I am just here to, you know, meet with a princess. That's all. Look, when you've got royalty waiting for me, then we can talk. Hi.
Don't be a stranger. It's been so long since I've had any visitors. Come on down.
Hi, hello.
Walk
It's,
downstairs
you want a knife?
and lock eyes with
I
the
brought you a
princess.
present.
There's a heavy chain
But you were
around
the
her
royalty.
wrist, binding her to the
Aww.
far wall of the
I mean,
basement.
look, if you're gonna treat me like royalty,
She's
I
so
suppose we can have a
coldly beautiful.
discussion.
Is she really a threat to the world? Focus on the task at hand.
Girl.
And there you are.
But hi,
Are you
Cages.
gonna
How are
kill
you
me or
tonight?
something?
Or something. What? What? No way. Why would you do that? I was gonna let people try their hand at slaying the princess. Okay, so are you telling me you have faith in my ability to fight off people coming down to slay me? Or are we playing a new version of Pin the Tail on the Donkey? Like, where are we going with this one? Hi, Fenari. No, no, I would never. The time to slay, hell yeah.
That giant knife you're holding kind of gives it away, doesn't it?
Maybe I wanted to pick the lock. You don't know that.
The blade. Of course she doesn't want to talk. Who'd want to have a conversation at knife point? We should drop it.
You can have it. You want it?
Don't
All
you
yours.
dare. It's fine.
Mean.
We can decide what we want to do
Stop,
after
stop.
we talk to her. Maybe she really is a monster. Killing someone in cold blood isn't very becoming of us.
I mean, not much about this is very becoming of us. So, I mean, like... I'm doing okay. How are you? How's the baby? How is everything? I'm doing okay. I'm just trying to decide if I'm slaying a princess or not. Do you think if I drop it, it will let me kick it towards her and then she can pick the lock? Sounds like a good idea, right? How did I get the goddess version again? I want the goddess ending again. In for a penny.
You ignore the trembling in your hands.
You're always
Tighten
playing.
your
What?
grip on the blade.
Thank you. I think maybe.
You
Roll to
poor
slay or
thing.
slay.
Your hands are shaking. Are you?
Baby turns one.
Scared of me?
Dang, it's been how long?
Because you should be.
I'm sure baby's getting
You step
getting
forward.
big.
Your grip
Okay, I'm
on the
leaving.
blade
What? I
tightens as you steel your resolve.
Bye. I'll see you later.
I'm probably
Jeebs.
stating it for a reason, right? And if that knife is the only weapon you have, you'll have to get close enough to use it. So, you should just drop it. Best not to risk finding out what I can do.
In for a penny.
If you hesitate now, it'll be too late. End this.
Are you sure she's not armed? What if she isn't bluffing? What if she kills us? But have you considered, I don't want to die. Sure she's not. Rip, I have negative
I'm
5 to
positive.
charisma. Oof.
I'm not.
Oof.
But we'll keep our eyes peeled. If she has a weapon, she'll have to draw it before she can use it.
You have more faith in this than I do.
Hesitating? Why don't you drop the
Gonna learn to
knife
do it
and the
again.
two of us can
Hey,
civilize
go do what you
each
need to
other?
do. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah. I'm not dropping the blade.
Then I'm not talking to you.
You know what? Valid. You know, that's fair. Squint at the princess while holding up the blade.
You stare at the princess, squinting. She squints back. The two of
Oh my
you are gonna
God.
do this forever, aren't you?
Yes. Is this the gremlin one? Maybe. I don't know what you mean. Squint at the princess even harder.
You squint even harder. So does she. At least
I
nobody's
love the
dying.
face on her.
You're going to have to make a choice. You can't keep squinting forever. Eventually, someone is going to have to blink.
Dude, they got. Oh, we're down to this already. Am I committing? Am I committing to committing homicide? You just trapped the blade. Squinting is a trap. It's not anymore, it's not. And you get away from me. How rude. Honestly, I kind of just want to talk to her after that, see what happens, but I also kind of want to slay her. Are we committing a slaying? Why am I getting a phone call? Okay, I'm muting for a second.
You charge the princess, blade in hand, but unfortunately your earlier suspicions proved correct. A blade of her own slips down her sleeve and catches you in the neck. Blood sprays from the cut, your severed carotid artery painting the princess with strokes of red. You'd better finish your task quickly before you run out of time. With the last bit of your will, you press forward, sinking the blade deep into the princess's heart.
Oh,
The two of you collapse on the floor together, rapidly bleeding out.
Yay!
somehow, I thought this would turn out a little differently.
Pretty
But
sloppy
I
on whoever
wonder,
kidnapped her prior for not checking if she
Do
was on.
you really
Honestly!
think that this was enough to stop me?
It's like she's convinced she can't die.
I've
But you don't have time to worry over such things. Everything goes dark.
been doing
And
white
you
for
die.
doing white for now. Hi, Cruz. The razor. Have I gotten this one before? The razor.
You're on a path in the woods. And
Oh,
at
your
the end
mom was
of that
different.
path
Yeah.
is a cabin.
Hi. Brr.
And in the basement
This one's
of
one of my
that cabin
favorites.
is a princess.
It's a free-to-use model that you can edit yourself instead. And it's one of my favorites. I try to use it for this game. Or like games like this. What's the point in having shape-shifting powers if you don't use them, you know? Hi. Do you remember if I've gotten the razor before? Because I don't think I have, but...
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will
It'll
be
be
the
the
end of
end.
the world.
Quick, shapeshift into Ohio. Do I have an Ohio? I've got an Ohio PNG saved, actually. I'm getting a terrible sense of deja vu. I slew the princess. Sure, she also killed me, but I definitely got her. Why am I here?
I can
Yo.
assure you that you didn't slay her and that she didn't kill you. People don't just spring back to life after dying, and the two of us are meeting for the very first time.
Yeah, that's how
Doesn't
that
matter
works,
what
right?
happened, then
Totally.
Maybe it's best to keep it
Makes
that
sense to
way.
me.
This whole thing's a crock of shit. She's just going to pull a knife out of nowhere and stab us again.
Have we gotten the cheetah before?
Stabbed
I
to
remember
death.
getting the cheetah before.
And you won't have to worry about that. The princess is unarmed.
Yeah, that's exactly what you told us last time. When we asked you if you were sure she didn't have a weapon on her, you said you were positive she didn't.
Yeah. To be
It turns
fair.
out she did, because when we charged her, she started stabbing us to
I'm sure I met the
death.
love of my life when we stabbed each other before
Calm
waking
down.
up. in
I
my
assure you
sleep.
she has no weapons. So there's no reason to fear her. You were made for this job. You'll do just fine.
Yeah, totally fine. That's... Yep. Thank you for the follow. I hope you guys enjoy your time here. Yeah, this can only end well. Okay, let's assume I'm telling the truth and all of this really did already happen. Why should I listen to you? Why should I bother doing anything?
Those are two very different questions, but fine.
As long as you believe in
I'll
yourself,
indulge
champ,
you if
anything's
that's what it
possible.
takes to get you moving.
I guess so.
Let's say for a moment that this really
Even
is the second
marrying
time
crazy.
or at least a version of me. You
Right.
died last time, which probably only happened because you didn't listen to me.
I followed your
We did
exact
exactly
directions.
what you said.
Yeah, see? We did exactly what you
probably
did.
had some kind of elaborate nightmare, in which case I should
I'm
be
so
held
angry.
accountable for what supposedly happened.
Why am I being gaslit right now? What is this?
Congratulations, you've been given a chance to actually do this right. And I believe your other question was something along the lines of, oh, what's the point of doing anything? If you're asking that, it sounds to me like you're making the rather dangerous assumption that your actions last time around didn't have any consequences.
I died. That was the consequence. I died and now I'm
What do you
here.
mean? Of course there weren't any consequences. We stabbed the princess stabbed us, and now everyone's right back to where they started. That sounds pretty consequence-free to me.
I mean, is the hero wrong?
Yes, but in this purely hypothetical scenario, that begs the question of how you got back here. Did time simply rewind itself, or were you instead transported to a different world entirely? Had you failed to slay the princess, what would have happened to everyone in the place you left?
Well, I'm not there anymore, so does it really
What happened to
matter?
everyone else? She's not going to play
For the
fair. so
fellow,
we
I hope you enjoy your
we
time
can
here.
Save ourselves and just get out of here. At least you know not to trust her.
Are we
You
able to?
realize that
It's like,
everything
it
and
doesn't let you leave after
everyone
the first time,
includes
right?
you, right? If you turn around and leave, you're dooming yourself as well as everyone else.
Wouldn't be the first time I've done it.
She just caught us by surprise last time. She can't do that twice. So long as we're careful, we can win this.
No, I'm pretty sure she can.
That's the spirit. Just keep that. stiff
Wait,
upper
hero,
lip.
since when are you on his side?
Time-
Traitor. Traitor. Let's talk about this princess.
Just be quick about it.
God, I love annoying the narrator. It's my favorite part of this game. We killed each other last time. How can I make sure that doesn't happen again? She's the queen of the universe. She can do whatever she wants. So true,
Like I
bestie.
said, if she killed you, it was probably because you didn't listen to her.
Ugh,
Don't talk to
Is
her.
it bad I wanna go get
trust
Thorn
her,
again?
Just go in, do your job, and save the world.
I really want Thorn again. She's my
Oh,
favorite.
and don't get stabbed while you're at it.
Your model is look at lakes. Give me a second. I don't have the TikTok studio open. I'm using OBS. Model still looks good though. Thank you. This is one of my favorite. There's a pay to use option that I'm gonna get one of these days, but this is the free to use option, and it is one of my favorite models. Thank you for the follow. I hope you enjoy your time here. Maybe I should have used VTube Studio. I thought about it and then I didn't. TikTok Studio. Words. Words are a time. I don't really understand how words work. Oh, that 1K likes. Let's go. Yeah. All she did last time was stab me to death. How can someone like that in the world?
She just can. But she's still only a princess. You're fully up to the task you've been given, so long as you remember that.
Who locked her in the basement? What is this place?
People locked her in that basement, and I told
What
you what
people?
this place is.
Huh?
It's a path in the woods.
More resources for the
Don't
princess.
overcomplicate things.
True. If people locked her away, why couldn't they slay her? Why is this falling on me?
Look, I'm not supposed to say this, but it's because you're special.
You're
the only
special.
person
You're the chosen one. You're the
Call it a prophecy, if that helps. It's
Clearly,
just the way
Michiganders
things are.
afraid of her amazing power.
Oh, I didn't know we were special.
How dare
Of
the
course you're
Michigan,
special.
the people of Michigan
Why
lock
else
away
would
the
you be?
princess?
If anyone's special here, it's her. That was a nasty trick she pulled on us.
The cheat is fun. You're being cagey. What aren't you telling me?
I've told you everything you need to know. Going into more detail would just overcomplicate an otherwise very simple situation and make your job more difficult.
I'm pretty sure the dying and coming back already did that. So you
didn't
might
tell
as
us about
well.
the knife last time, though.
True.
That's because she's unarmed. And more than that, it's because there wasn't a last time.
Aye. That's all. Making Rise of Fame getting 5 million though. Sorry about your luck.
Now, if you don't mind, the whole world is waiting with bated breath for you to save it from ruin.
Yeah, we've got this, right? Turn around and leave.
And away we go. Good call.
Seriously? You're just going to turn around and leave?
Yeah.
Do you even know where you're going?
Not a clue. Away from here. Go to the cabin, slay the princess. Talk to the princess. Yes, definitely know where I'm going. Yep. Totally.
I doubt that.
100%.
Fine. I suppose you just quietly continue down the path away from the cabin.
Yep. Goodbye.
That's strange. It looks like this path also leads to the cabin. How convenient. Everything's back on track again.
Convenient,
Maybe
yeah,
the world
convenient.
can
That's
still
the
be
word we're
saved
using
after
here.
all.
Turn around again and leave again. The animation style of your avatar. Thank you. This one is there's a pay to use version that I'm gonna get eventually, but free to use version, and I love it. It's
You're really
one of my
keen on
favorites.
wasting everyone's time, aren't you?
it's so cute,
Remarkably
right?
Selfish, if you ask me. I've already outlined the stakes of the situation. If you don't do your job, everyone dies. Like, dies.
Okay.
Forever.
Bye.
But fine. You turn around and...
Time to break the
down the path you
world.
came.
What are you playing? It's called Slay the Princess. I really like it. Like the art style is really nice, and like the music and everything. And the fact that there's only like 2 voice actors in the whole game is kind of amazing, to be honest. They did such a good job.
What's going on?
But it's one of those ones where, like, depending on what choice you make, changes the path you
That
get.
son of a bitch flipped over the table, didn't he?
Like, I don't think I've gotten this path before. I've gotten something similar, but not this one. The world around you is unwound, its physical matter replaced by a textured nothing. You find yourself in the long quiet once again. Memory returns. There's a distant rumbling, the sound of many sounds. Undulations pulse louder as something other comes close. You already know what dwells in the empty spaces. Feelers probe across the fabric of reality. Extremities find your consciousness and wrap themselves around it. You are no longer alone. Confusion. Why are you here? I am unfinished. Resistance. Fingers straight claws across the glass surface of your soul. Frustration. This vessel is full of you. It is useless to us if it doesn't bring more gifts. Force pushing against your will. No, you cannot go back. Not there. Regret. This world is broken beyond repair. We must weave something new. A wagging finger. There's only so much thread in this place. Do not waste it. I am our only salvation. Oh, have you gotten the keep resisting ending? Put it down.
You're on a path
be honest.
in the woods. And at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the
I could not
basement
tell
of
you.
that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will
Do you think
be
I
the
should
end
try
of
and
the
see if I can get that
world.
one and like do the straight forward path again and see what happens? Like if I go in, die again, what are the chances of me getting Razor 2 times in a row? Not likely, right? Because we're still in the same overarching story. But one where you just keep saying no to go to the cabin or to get other princess. Maybe I have. That sounds like something I've done before. That sounds like something I would do. To be fair. That might have been one of the first things I did, actually, is just keep turning around until you break the world completely. Like, I've broken the world a couple of times now. There's no way I'm getting the same ending.
That's the spirit.
But let's see what happens if I go and try this again. If we just go straight for
You make your
the
way
knife.
up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within. A warning before you go any further.
She will try to say,
She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says.
Yeah,
We're not gonna
sure.
go through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them.
I mean, do you have any princesses to save
Ignore
around
him.
here?
He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Proceed to the cabin. We can try that again in a minute, though. See if
The
we can
interior of
figure
the
it out.
cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table is a pristine
I wonder how many
blade.
more I've got
The
until we
blade
get
is
to
your
this.
implement. You'll need
the end of
it
this
if
route.
you want to do this right.
Take the blade.
You take the blade from the table. It'd be rather difficult to slay the princess and save the world without it.
This is beautiful. It is, isn't it? No, who knew that murdering royalty could bring such joy? Okay, we're not. I mean, but hi, hello. Enter the basement. The cryptid princess is
door to
the
the
best.
basement
I still
creaks
really
open,
like. I like
revealing a
I like the
staircase
thorn
faintly
princess.
illuminated
I like
unseen
the
light
one
from
that's,
below.
you know, kind of a lioness.
This
She
is
is my
an
favorite. I
oppressive
adore her.
The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. Her voice carries up the stairs.
The soulless eyes staring into mine,
Who's
wanting
there?
to rip it out.
She sounds dangerous. It's almost as if she's the one in charge down here.
Staring into mine.
Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation.
Hi! Hey, I think I'm here to kill you. No, we're doing the exact same thing because I want to see what happens.
Don't be a stranger. And it's been so long since I've had
We're
any
gonna
visitors.
do the exact same
Come on
thing and see
down.
what it lets me get away with.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
She's so coldly beautiful. Is she really a threat to the world?
Focus on the task at hand.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
You could share that. No way. Why would you do
The
that?
giant knife you're holding kind of gives it away, doesn't it?
I don't know what you mean. What?
blade.
No.
Of course she doesn't want to talk. Who'd want to have a conversation at knife point? You should drop
Thank
it.
you for the follow. I hope you enjoy your time here.
Don't you
No, ma'am. I'm here for you to kill me. Exactly.
It's fine. We can decide what we want to do after we talk to her. Maybe she really is a monster, but killing someone in cold blood isn't very becoming of us.
Tighten your grip.
You ignore the trembling in your hands and tighten your grip on the blade.
You poor thing. Your hands are shaking. Are you scared of me? Because you should be.
You step forward, your grip on the blade tightening as you steel your resolve.
I'm probably chained up in this basement for a reason, right? And if that knife is the only weapon you
Actually,
have,
that's a good point.
you'll have to get close enough to use
Why
it.
wouldn't you give us something long range?
So,
What game
should
you playing?
just
It's called Slay the Princess.
best not to risk finding out what I can do.
We're here to slay the princess.
She's unarmed. If you hesitate now,
Think we can take her?
End this.
What if she isn't bluffing? What if she kills us?
You go into this expecting to die,
Princess
You're
basically
going to
going,
die.
oh, you're approaching me?
Hesitating. Why don't you drop the knife and
Take her
the two
to
of us
dinner,
can be
maybe?
civilized with each
I mean,
other?
we could totally take her to dinner, too. I'm not dropping the blade.
Then I'm not talking to you.
You stare at the princess, squinting. She squints back. The two of you are going to do this forever, aren't you?
Squint. The princess even harder.
Squint even harder. So does she. At least nobody's dying right now.
Have you tried
Going
squinting
to
at her with
have to
Riz?
make a choice.
No, I hadn't
Squinting
considered
for
that.
Eventually,
What's my charisma
someone
setting at?
is going to have to blink.
Slay the princess.
You charge the princess, blade trembling in your hand, but you've already lost the battle.
God, I love moving the mouse around
She
when we've
quickly
got stuff like that.
sidesteps your thrust before knocking you to the ground with a single blow from her elbow. We shouldn't have hesitated. But she doesn't stop there.
Oh shit, okay. It's already different. I picked the exact same answers, and it's already making sure that it's different.
Making sure you stay down. As you lie,
That is a
broken
smirk.
basement floor,
Yes, mate.
Princess kneels on your throat with the kind of weight you didn't think her slight frame could possibly possess. As you gasp for air, she eyes you with an intense curiosity. You shouldn't have let that fear creep into your heart.
That is
You had the upper
a
hand.
look and a
Now
half.
look at you.
She read you like a
Is
book
this
and gave a terrible
really
review.
the best you could do? Look at you. Completely broken. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't a little disappointed.
Thank you for the follow. I hope you enjoy your
She
time here.
applies more pressure, slowly
That's
squeezing
a look to
what's
steal
left of
hearts.
your
That
life
is
out
a
of your
hell of a look to be
eyes.
sure.
This is the end, isn't it? I'm afraid it is.
I
Everything
love
goes dark.
how I picked the
And you
exact same answers, and look at the different ending we got. Ooh, the tower. Ooh, the tower.
You're
I don't know
on a
much about
path
tarot, but I know
in
the tower is the
woods.
one you should be afraid of.
And at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Have I gone to the tower before?
You're here
She
to
knew.
slay her.
She knows.
If you don't,
She
it will be the
knows.
end of the world.
Okay, nope. Nope.
Oh, don't you start grandstanding about morals. The fate of the world is at risk right now.
This is
Only
nothing
the
about morals and
princess
everything
should
about,
stop you from saving us.
no.
If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way. You know I can hear you, right? It's going to be a lot harder than you think to keep secrets from me.
We're not trying to keep secrets. We're saying that you don't need to know what happened.
What does it matter what he knows? There's nothing we can do to stop her. She's just going to kill us again.
Have I gone the broken before?
She
Thank you
is
for the
not going
follow.
to kill
I hope you
unless
enjoyed your time
let
here.
her. But slaying the princess and saving the world is going to be much more difficult than it has to be if you spend the whole time second-guessing yourself.
Have I gotten the broken before? Let's assume I'm telling the truth. Why? No, we've already did that. Let's just, okay, we'll go to the cabin this time. We won't try to leave again. So I kind of want to see, what
Before
happens.
you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says. We might as well just pledge ourselves to her and stop pretending we're capable of doing anything in this situation. She probably
True.
doesn't even need to try to overpower us.
Hmm?
Can we tone down the pessimism just a smidge? I'm not being a pessimist. I'm just being realistic. You're being annoying. Just ignore their bickering, and whatever you do, don't pledge yourself to her. I cannot stress enough how absolutely catastrophic that would be for
See,
everyone.
when you tell me not to
Yourself
do something, it
included.
just makes me want to do it.
I agree. If she's
Broken is
wrongfully
so right.
imprisoned,
Give
then we
everything to
should
the princess,
rescue
including
her,
the
but
knife.
If he's telling the truth, we shouldn't just hand her the world on a silver platter.
Like it's like once you start telling me not to do
Given the
something,
stakes of the situation,
the
there isn't
urge to
really
do
a
it goes
difference
up
between
tenfold.
rescuing her and pledging yourself to her. Either would be terrible.
So both.
Please try to ignore both of those knuckleheads
No, so
and
both.
focus on saving the world. Let's not make this harder than it has to be.
You're no fun.
If that's what you want, I guess I don't have a say here.
How can I pledge myself to her if I don't go in and see her? Come on now. Keep up, Broken.
The interior of the cabin is larger and more grandiose than its humble exterior would suggest. The only furniture of
No,
note
it's
is
not
a
Riz the
massive
President.
marble altar with a pristine blade
Riz the Princess?
perched on its edge.
Deal.
The blade is your
I
implement.
think I might have gotten this.
You'll
something.
need it
This
if you
feels
want to do this
familiar.
right. Why do we feel so small?
We don't feel small.
Well, this is gonna be
are
interesting.
small.
You didn't say. Let's. We're just gonna take the blade this time. Let's just take it and see what
Take the
happens.
blade from the altar. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world.
No, this is for her. I am the sacrifice this time around. Is it worth approaching the mirror? They never say anything interesting about the mirror. Into the basement.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a spiral staircase. Its steps almost as deep as you are tall.
Did we
The
shrink?
smell of incense drifts up from below.
Is this the goddess in
For a
me?
moment, you almost feel at ease.
Is this the one with the goddess?
This is actually kind of nice.
Is this
It's
the
still
one
a
with the
stone
goddess?
basement.
If
I
the
need
princess
to
lives
know
here,
that I,
slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
This is gonna be interesting.
Her booming voice rolls up the stairs.
Is that a guest I hear? Don't linger on the stairs. Come down and witness me.
You weren't
Yes, yes,
kidding when you said it
yes.
was booming. She wasn't like this last time.
Oh, I might have made a choice.
Down there. She wants us to
I might have made a choice.
need to see her.
Should we be worried about your sudden change in attitude? Just a few minutes ago, you were going
Oh,
on
this is
about how
about it.
pointless
I would
everything
call
was. Now you want to go down there.
Oh, this is about to get interesting.
It doesn't matter what that little voice says. He's not the one making the decisions. Though if his ramblings get you to the princess, they get you to the princess.
Choices for
Making your way down the spiral staircase is a time-consuming and exhausting effort, every step requiring you to clamber over one edge before dropping to the next. But soon the end comes into view, and you tumble to the bottom, entering the vast, temple-like room beyond.
yeah.
The princess towers over you.
It's her. Oh
glowing
my
in the weak
god.
starlight, her figure framed by a stained glass window. Her long hair billows around her, and a chain binds her wrist to the far wall. The chain is
Hey,
nothing.
hello.
It might as well be a toy for all the good it would do. I told you it was pointless to resist her.
The little bird has returned to me. I wonder what he wants.
Quickly release her.
You brought that knife again, even though you know it's useless. Such
Ayo.
charming audacity. Drop it.
Yes,
The
ma'am.
blade slips from your fingers and clatters uselessly to the floor.
Yes, ma'am.
We didn't have to.
Sorry,
do
ma'am. Yes, we did.
that, and yet you did. She's so much more than us. You wouldn't understand what it feels like to be in her presence. Oh, I understand what's going on.
I should have held
You'd
on to it
better
because I
snap
think
yourself
I've
out
done
of it.
this before.
Kneel.
Yes, ma'am.
On her command, you fall to the floor, knees painfully connecting with hard stone.
I need to learn how to say
That's
no.
my good little bird. Now, why don't we talk? The last time we met, you couldn't even scratch me. And yet here you are again,
Make sure to do the
trying to
quick.
succeed where you've already
No, don't say no.
catastrophically failed.
What draws you back here beyond the empty halls of death?
I have to see you again.
The last time we met? I suppose that lends credence to our conversation in the woods.
Okay, so that you see,
Whatever
there are
don't
voices in my
tell her
head,
why you're
and right now we're up to 3 of
Best
them,
not to give her
and one of them specifically has a vendetta against you. I won't tell you. You're supposed to end the world.
You weak-willed buffoon.
Is that so?
The princess closes her eyes in contemplation.
Something about that thought wraps itself around my heart. It feels like a fundamental truth to my being that I'd somehow forgotten.
Do I get rewarded for being a good little bird?
Necessary prelude to the birth of the new, and the world as it is now is overdue for alterations. It's time for me to seize my destiny, and you, little bird, will help me seize it.
Look, even the goddess is telling me that I need a bird
There's
form
nothing
next.
else for us to do but
They're just so hard.
maybe she'll be nice to us.
What would you have me do? What do you have planned? I have questions. What happened? I'm not gonna help you in the world. You're still coming in. Can we get a gold cage as well? I mean, a gilded cage is a gilded cage.
All you have to do is break these chains and set me free.
I mean, bold of you to assume I'm able to do that. If you're so powerful, can't you just break the chains yourself? I should probably stop sassing her.
Don't be rude. Of course she can.
Shut
It's
up,
not
man.
rude to question someone who's apparently
Shut
trying
up,
to win
man.
the world.
That's exactly why it's rude. We should know our place.
True.
I can, easily. But that isn't what I want to do.
Yes, ma'am.
The story of a terrible and bountiful god unbounded of her own will is no story at all. It's not worthy of
We're gonna speak
everything
in
I am or everything I'm bound to become. It isn't even worthy of what I was. The destruction in Genesis that's to follow in my wake is deserving of a song that can echo for eternity. The song of you, being so struck by my glory, so overwhelmed by what I am,
Danger!
that you feel you must
Thank you for the
deliver
follow
me
and for
into
liking
the
the
light.
live. I hope you enjoy your time here.
And from your act of utter devotion and submission springs a new dawn, a better dawn. Submit now.
Yeah.
Submit later. It makes no difference. Because in the end, no matter how vainly you struggle against me, my will triumphs over yours.
Okay, well now I just wanna... Okay, I'm not gonna help you in the world. I don't care if something new comes after. I just can't let you do it. No, see? You told me that I don't have a say in the matter. I was perfectly content just pledging myself to you. And then you told me that I don't get a say, and, yeah, nope.
I see. Perhaps you need another lesson in submitting to your betters. Pick up that needle.
Do it. It's what she wants.
No objections here. I don't know what she's planning.
Oh,
We don't know what
mistakes
she's
might have been
planning,
made.
but we might as well pick up the blade. As your eye falls on the blade, you feel a weight. Some divine hand that sits unperceived by your senses, but that manages to push you towards its desires like an unseen puppeteer.
Oh, mistakes might have been. Nope. Nope. We're committing. Pick up the blade.
You reach forward.
That we're here. There's nothing else to do.
Blade.
Stand.
This one's easy. See? This isn't so bad.
Nope, no mistakes at all. Of course
Okay,
not. What? No,
yeah.
what?
We can do that. We were probably going to stand anyway.
Mistakes? Stand.
Let's go gambling!
I hate you. I hate you so much. All of you, look at this. There, there. Thank you for that, Pat. Yeah. I was wondering if someone was going to try that. I'm glad to see it worked. Hi. Scrungalix. I guess. Do you mind if I climb on the chair real fast though? I'm idle.
Between body and
I am now idle.
slowly rise to your feet,
I was already way
like
smaller
two
than you, but like
foes
now
forced
I'm
into
even
an
smaller.
unhappy
So like,
truce.
do you have a stepping stool I can
The
borrow?
princess eyes you with soft contemplation. The moment seems to last a lifetime, the silent anticipation of what's to come, dragging out the long, painful seconds.
Even smaller. Even
But all
smaller.
silences are broken eventually.
To
I thought I-
define me is to claim we stand on level ground. We do not.
Oh
You
well,
are
happy
quiet,
we be
Shadow,
tonight.
While I am brilliant radiance.
I'm being bossed
Take that
around.
knife in your hand
It's great.
and slit your throat.
What? You don't have to listen to her. You're armed. Just steel your nerves, step forward, and
I
end
love
this.
the big lady.
You know, I think you and Cruz are on the exact same page. You're gonna ask for a bigger love dynamic. Well, that's what we get for disobeying. Welp. The open mouth room. Thank you. How we made him.
Oh, we'll end
Isn't
this
it
all
cute?
right.
Holly did such a good job.
Your hand lifts the blade and brings it towards your throat. Okay, I apologize for the unclear language. End her.
I love annoying the narrator. God. Slay yourself, resist, slay the princess. Bye.
No, you can't just slay yourself. You're perfectly healthy and capable, and all you have to do is ignore her and do what has
Oh,
to be
he is
done.
so fed up with us right now.
The blade and the hand that wields it remain firmly locked in place until you change your mind and decide to do literally anything.
I love annoying the narrator. It is honestly one of my favorite things to
Look
do in
at
this
you,
game. She asks so
queen against
nicely.
my will. An ant defying a god. It's
Look, I know I'm
pointless
idle,
to
but I'm not that
resist.
small.
In the end, everything submits to oblivion.
Oh, are we back in the
But you're
nihility?
not
That would
the one
explain so much.
resisting me, are you? There's something else in there.
Yeah.
Is that
Yes,
a
ma'am.
person? No. It used to be a person. It's something different now. An echo.
Is she talking about you? That's impossible.
Hey.
She's not supposed to be able to interact with me.
You're a small one, aren't you? A shriveling little worm stretched beyond its limits, trying to control things that it can't understand.
This is a fun ending.
No. What are you talking about? I'm just...
Oh, we made some good choices, didn't we?
You are. You're mine.
You bring the blade to your neck. You slice through soft flesh, severing veins and arteries, your blood flowing freely down your body. It's a painful lesson in obedience, but the pain won't last forever.
I love the layered voicing.
No.
When I see you again, you'll free me from my chains and deliver me to the destiny
Ooh, wait, do we
that
get a
lies
third round?
beyond
Let's
this
go.
place.
Let's go.
We will,
Third round? Hello?
I promise.
I know you will.
Everything goes dark, and you die.
Chapter 3, let's go! I didn't know we were going to get a third
You're
chapter
on
out
a
of that.
path in the woods, and at the end of that path,
Ooh, hello.
let me guess, and at the end of the path is a cabin.
Ah, it's a country, and how I've missed you,
Excuse me?
buddy.
Come on, man.
Okay, we gotta do it
we
right
can see
this
it right
time.
in front of us. And besides, we've been here like, what, 5 times already?
It's only chapter 3, hush.
I think this is 3.
Thank you.
Who cares?
Narrator
the
mind
woods are
broken?
always the worst part anyway. Nothing ever happens in them. I care. Every single time you've been here, it means an entire other reality has been damned to oblivion.
I've missed the
One reality is
contrarian.
already an incalculable loss.
Mostly because I'm
There is
just as big of a
massive difference between 3 and 5. Feels like the numbers getting thrown around here are too big not to be abstract. Numbers like 5. Numbers like entire realities. At the end of the day, it's all just silly, isn't it? None of us can count to a whole reality, and he's asking us to think about the difference between 3 and 5. You're already starting to lose the thread. Just because you can't personally sum up the contents of an entire reality doesn't mean that the people inhabiting it don't contain moral value. If you have any sense of
True.
ethics left in there, if you have any moral compass, please, you have to stop her.
I mean, we can
Don't
try. I
forget
make no
it.
promises.
Might makes right, and she didn't even have to touch us last time to prove her power.
So what? Just because she made us
actually
kill
kinda surprised,
ourselves, we're
Broken is
supposed to
still here.
submit to her authority without question?
I knew when to surrender to our better. You would have lost eventually anyway, and it would only have made her angry. It would only have made things worse for all of us.
Okay, but now I'm curious if I go completely
Can you all
against her.
please
what's
just
gonna
get on with it. You're not making this any easier for yourselves.
happen? Yeah.
Do we even have agency right now? We either do what she wants, or we do what he wants. Either way, we're listening to somebody.
True.
Please, nothing in life is a binary. Obviously, we find a third choice that nobody wants.
You know how
You
much
all
I like the
talk about
contrarian.
choices
God.
and freedom, but there is no choice when it comes to the will of a god.
I hate how much I love the
Not
contrarian.
a god, and the more times you fail, the harder it becomes for you to succeed. But the fact that you're still here means you still have a chance to pull this off. So, princess, dangerous, cabin, slay, now.
No. Okay. Now, hold on. I have so many questions. I'm not going to the cabin until I have answers. What am I? Run away. Stay where you are. How dare you? We have to do what the princess says at all times, no questions asked. Even if she wants Ohio, she can have it. I clearly lost. I have so many questions.
Right now, you have neither the time nor the mental acuity to handle a single response. It's now or never.
Never. I'm not going until I have answers.
As you finish your inane question, the ground quakes beneath your feet. You feel an unyielding force pulling at you and your surroundings. The trees start to sway and then crumble.
I didn't do it.
Apart as everything is drawn towards
I didn't do it. It's not my fault.
Even the earth beneath you seems to shift, your feet unable to grip solid ground as you're dragged forward along with everything else.
The end of everything. The beginning of something new. The moment we open that door, she will be free.
Any, words of warning? You already know everything you need to know.
Because we're going to the cabin, yay!
As you step forward, the cabin explodes.
Oh.
You're flung backwards, violently slamming into a tree as debris rains down around you.
Witness your better success. Hell, hey, look! I haven't gotten this ending before.
You watch in paralyzed awe and terror as the princess emerges.
Oh.
Her body unfurling from some vast space as she stands upright to face you. The
I see.
world bows to her. The ruined landscape shifts. Trees and stone and the ground itself succumbing to her gravity, orbiting her like a great black hole.
Doesn't need her help
Finally,
anymore.
the little bird has set me free. This is always how it was going to end.
At least we get to watch.
It's always how it was going to begin.
There's a loud thunk from the tree behind you as something embeds in its shattered bark. Your pristine blade. It's now or never.
Hey, funny one. Didn't you say something about a third option earlier? The one that would make everyone unhappy.
Well, we could always run away, right? To where? I don't know. Anywhere.
You're all ruining the moment of her ascension. Have you no respect for the divine?
Not really. Or never. Thank you for the follow. Hope you enjoy your time here. Also, do I make her? Oh, I need to reset those. Oh well, that's a future me issue. Take the blade, embrace your new goddess, flee. A, B, or C? You know what? We might as well make it easier on ourselves if we're all gonna die anyway. We might as well go hug a goddess before we do. How many chances are we gonna get, you know?
Alright, spiting him it is.
One of my favorite things to do, honestly.
That's half the fun.
True.
Feel the peace by my side. Join me for a new dawn.
Wait, she's letting me join her? Let's go?
You can feel the pull of her gravity catch you, carrying you from the ground into the violent
Let's go,
swirl
let's
of
go,
her
let's go. Hey, how's it go?
Come to me.
Her words are like
You're witnessing? Oh, great heavens. She sure is, isn't she?
of her body.
Witness the birth of a goddess. I meant.
You land softly on her shoulder. Her skin is warm and comforting. This really is.
Oh, we really are a little bird.
Is it the end? We're still here.
Giant woman, a giant woman. The sky unweaves into a textured nothingness. He does not respond.
Everything is gone. Us.
What a bummer.
This is her power. This is where we're meant to be.
He's really gone. Huh, that's unexpected. But he would have said something by now if he were still here. Right?
You would think so.
Yeah. Never knew when to shut up, that one. It's part of why I liked him so much. I can't believe all it took to make him disappear was saying no once. What happens now?
I mean,
This world is but an illusion, keeping us from my ascension. A play of shadows dancing on the wall.
the princess reaches forward into the textured nothing and buries her fingers in its defined flesh. Her touch is soft.
The flame may be snuffed, but the wall remains. This isn't just for my glory. You are part of this now.
So does that mean I'm about to become a god?
See? This is nice. We're safe. She's helping us. She's helping everyone.
Is she gonna break the long quiet? Her grip tightens, and somehow you feel it. The pain that sits at the limits of your comprehension. Like an endless sea of hands falling on you one after another, before finally collapsing in on themselves. You lose yourself in the darkness. You have to stop. I cannot take it. You're hurting me. Scream in unintelligible agony.
It will be over soon, little bird. And then your eyes will open, and all of this pain will seem but the fading memory of a distant dream.
Soon? Soon? Does that mean there's gonna be more? My only comfort is that he isn't here to see us suffer. He would love that, wouldn't he?
Oh! My cursor changed. I don't have capture on. Hang on. Let's see if I can turn the cursor capture on real fast, because... The textured nothing is ripped open, and with it, you are ripped open. Amid the sea of dissociative pain, You can feel everything that is you pouring out into the ether. And you feel something else too. Anger. A need to lash out and hurt that which is hurting you. Okay, so I don't know if you guys remember what the cursor normally looks like because I tend to have it turned off. But it's normally like the clawed hand holding the blade. Like the cursor's different now. Oh boy, this isn't good.
Yes. Hurt her. Do something, anything to
Bird
make
Angie.
it stop. No. If suffering is what she demands of us, suffering is what we'll give. Why would I doubt our God? It is so tempting to see what's on the other side.
I hope you enjoy your time.
Great big nothing, but I think I'm gonna lose myself if this goes on for much longer.
Why do we have to be the ones going through all this pain while she gets all the benefits?
Blasphemer. We have been given the gift of offering ourselves to a higher purpose, and you spit in its face.
Make her suffer with you. Suffer in the darkness alone. Making her suffer with us is just gonna make everything worse, isn't it? Oh. You continue to lose important pieces of yourself. The memories of entire lifetimes lived fade away into a space where your only recollection of them is that something used to be there. You die and are reborn, and die and are reborn, shrinking and shrinking again and again, until there's no you left to die or shrink.
You've done so well, little man. Behold, the fruit of your anguish.
Eyes open. Are they yours? They don't feel like yours anymore. But there is no other word to describe what they belong to.
Where are we?
Does it even matter? Here, there, it's all the same.
You're all starting to sound like me.
Your vision focuses. You're feeling what has been done. The world has opened up. Beyond something beautiful.
Oh. What is that? I think I want to be there. It's where we're supposed to be.
Can we come back if we go there? I don't want to go there if it means we can't come back.
Princess steps forward, bringing you both to the edge of something beautiful. It is dizzyingly fast. But neither of you cross the threshold. There's a roaring like underground thunder. She is stopped in place. First playthrough? Not technically. First I'm getting this ending though. I've played the game a bit. But yeah, this is my first time getting this ending.
Were we supposed to stop?
I don't think this is over.
After everything I cast aside on my path to ascension, what remnant of the old could possibly be left to defy me?
Look down. At the princess's feet rises a shifting mound. A mass of hands clambering over each other, crawling their way up her body. They start to pull. The mound becomes the sea, and the princess struggles to stay afloat. They keep the two of you close to the hole in the world in the light of something beautiful beyond. But she is drowning. As the sea rises, she pulls you from her shoulder and holds you above the tide. You turn back to look at her.
We have to be able to do something to help her. This can't be how it ends. It can't. It can't. It can't. It can't.
I think this is the end. I could feel every part of me freezing over.
Hands reach over hands, pulling at her face, dragging her down into their frigid depths. She is tired, and life fades from her eyes. Toss us through. We'll come back for you, right? Just throw us. What happens if you skip chapter 1 immediately, killing chapter 2? Have I done that before? I don't know if I've done that before. We could try it. No, I'd rather die with her. I think we're about to, aren't we?
You have been the only thing I've ever known to show me grace. I am sorry if I have not shown you the same.
Princess summons the last of her strength, her face a shield of purpose and determination. In her final act, she hurls you towards the hole in the world, towards the something beautiful beyond.
Fly, little bird.
No, no, I don't want to be somewhere
What a
she
one
isn't.
fool!
It would always be dark without
Be a fool, but I
her.
get happiest one.
It's what she wants for us. But can we make it?
Of course we can. We can do whatever we want. And I believe in her.
Is that grass? But the hole seals before you can make it to the other side. If there is a time to bask in what lies beyond, it is not now. As you turn to look back at her, you see that she is gone. It's time to leave. Memory returns.
Is that a... Why is it
See
here?
if Grace from it to find me.
Why now?
Bruh. Of course you're scared. This is the end for you. But it's not the end for me. It's gonna be okay. Just trust me. We've been here before, and you always get scared.
But it feels so bad. Like looking into it right now is going to be the end of everything.
Yeah, don't look at it.
I don't like that thing. I don't want to look at us.
It's not the end. Whatever's on the other side is going to be nice.
Okay. If you say so, we'll trust you. No mercy.
You're not messing with us, right?
Approach the mirror. You approach the mirror. Gaze into your reflection. Silence as you reach forward. You're gone once again. The mirror always makes them leave, but you need to see what is in it. You've grown. You find yourself in the long quiet once again. My voice is my head. We'll meet again. Proceed to the cabin. You are at the cabin. Approach her.
When I found you in the long quiet alone, I was terrified. What if you had decided to let me wither? But your commitment now is final. Your ability to walk the path of mutual annihilation is vanished with your return. If you still wish to obliterate me, it will have to wait until I am
how many
complete.
princesses are we in this
Flickering
one?
lights,
I'm not sure at this point, to be
become
honest.
pockets of vitality and movement.
I think we're getting close to the end of this run.
Whenever you are ready, I will wipe your slate clean once again.
Are you the same being as you were before? How much have you changed?
Is a child the same as an infant? I am an unbroken pattern, but every vessel gives fresh perspectives and carves new avenues of expression.
You're at 2,
I
at least
am
from what I
different.
saw.
But I am the same.
Maybe, yeah. Okay, I think that we've explored all of these at some point, right? So, I'm ready to go back.
I will long for your return, but it will give me time to reflect on what I am. We will meet again.
Everything goes dark. Did you die? Bring the pulses to...
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of
I
that
feel like we've
path
only got like a
is
couple of
cabin.
princesses left before we
And in
get
the
to
basement
the
of
end
that cabin
it. I think
is
we
a
can ask
princess.
Shifty?
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the
Well, too late.
world.
Yeah, it's okay. We'll see where we are. Okay, so do we wanna try going in? Like Hunter Joe suggested, and see if we can be real nice to her the first time and then try killing her the second time. I think I've done that before, but we can find out.
You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within. A warning before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat,
Excuse me.
she will do
goodness, it's
everything
far
in
too
her
early to be
power to
yawning.
stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says. We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them.
Damn, so.
Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Proceed into the cabin.
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust.
Excuse
The only
me.
furniture of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table is a pristine blade. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
And if I don't? Enter the basement.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
Don't take the
Her
blade.
voice softly carries up
Yeah.
the stairs.
Hello? Is someone there?
It's hypnotizing. It's the kind of voice you only have to hear once to remember it for the rest of your life. Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation. You're playing a dangerous game by coming here unarmed.
Yeah. I'm here to save
How
you.
many times do I have to tell you how dangerous letting her out of here would be before it finally sinks in?
Yes. Very
Wait,
true.
really?
Here.
You're here to rescue me? I was starting to think I'd be stuck down here forever. Come downstairs. I want to see the face of my rescuer.
We did it. Grrr.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement. She's beautiful. How could someone like this be a threat to anyone? I am begging you to stay focused. There's a lot riding on you here.
Hi. I can't believe you're here. I've been waiting for something like this to happen forever. I hope you brought something to deal with these chains.
Whoop.
Don't do it. If she gets out of those chains, we're all one step closer to the end.
What name would you give us, voices? Let's be honest, Cruz is either going to be the exact same as the Smitten or the Broken. Bro, the chat is just another voice, but we see the whole picture. Let's see what I can do.
You're only making this more difficult.
I do really like the damsel.
Thank you.
Like, she is so sweet.
Thank you.
You're making a huge mistake.
She is so sweet.
No, you're doing the right thing. You walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug. They're large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
I'm guessing you don't have the key?
Evolved voices. Yeah, I just evolved me more in love with her.
Somewhere upstairs.
I'm
Doubtful. Whoever locked the princess away down here intended for her to never see the light of day. They wouldn't have just left the key to her chains somewhere in the cabin.
Maybe the key's still like... Excuse me, jeez. Wait, how are we gonna free her without the blade? She typically, like, bites her arm off. I'm going to check upstairs. Maybe the key's still lying around up there somewhere. If not, maybe I can find something to break you free.
Okay. I'll be here.
With the power of love.
You attempt to make your way out of the basement, but the door at the top of the stairs slams shut. You hear the click of a lock sliding into place. Is someone else here?
Try the
You
door.
try the door, but it's locked from the outside.
Let me
Your
out of here.
shouts and pleas are met with silence. You're here to slay the princess, and you won't leave until the task is done.
Turns to the bottom of the stairs.
You make your way to the bottom of the stairs. This would have been so much easier if you'd just taken the blade like you were supposed to. Easier for whom? Easier for everyone. Look at the mess you're in.
Anxiety of narrator couldn't do this to
I heard the door slam. They locked you down here too, didn't they?
real.
There's a slight panic rising in the princess's voice.
If I could just get out of these chains, I know we could force our way out of here together.
She barely hesitates before
there it
raising her
is.
arm to her mouth, her teeth tearing through her limb with the determination of a trapped wolf.
If it works, right?
As she rips her flesh from her bone, a sound comes from behind you, the clang of bouncing metal.
Ah, there it
It's
is.
the blade from upstairs. You're not sure how it made its way down here, but if there's a time to strike, it's now.
What a woman.
Or we could use it to free her. You won't like what happens if you do that.
Save the princess.
Fine. Against your better judgment, you place the blade against
Love
the
a woman who can go feral.
self-inflicted
Right.
wound on the princess's arm, just above the unyielding chain binding her to this place. You cut into her flesh. The blade is sharp, and it takes little effort to crack through the bone of her arm. Her limb falls to the ground.
She's so sweet, but I think
The
she's
heavy
also like
chains follow
that was so
suit.
cool. I love the emote.
She didn't
Thank
so
you.
much
Yeah, this one's
the
one of my.
whole
I
ordeal.
love this one so much because yeah, it does. It's very
She
Omori,
didn't.
right?
She smiles.
The Mo
softly
model's
as
one of
her
my
gaze
favorites.
meets yours, blood from her wounded arm dripping rhythmically to the ground.
Tie that off.
How is she still smiling after everything?
Just like should we
It's like she isn't
tie
even
it
bothered
so
by
that
what
it
just
stops
happened.
bleeding everywhere?
Thank you. Now let's get out of here.
No. Approach select door.
No, we won't have any of that. The stakes are too high. You can't just let her escape into the world. No, I can't just let her escape into the world.
Well, I mean,
As
you
the
said
princess
me
approaches the bottom
know.
stair, your body steps forward and raises the blade. Wait, this isn't fair. You can't just do that. Watch me.
What are you doing?
Oh, thank you for the follow. I hope you enjoy your time here. Slay the princess. Slay. Warn her.
Stop that.
Something's come over you, hasn't it? You know you don't have to do this, right?
There's some insistence of her being
Your body
substantially
lunges forward.
real girl
The
boss.
blade held.
Honestly,
ready to
like she
sink
turns
into her
around
heart.
and then.
But the princess dodges, stumbling back
Thank you
against
for the
wall
follow.
before the
I
blade
hope you
has a
enjoy your
chance to
time
connect.
here.
Stop it. Stop trying to resist me. I'm trying to get you out of here alive.
Slay. Let's resist. I hate when they... mean. Give me the option. Dangle it in front of my face and then not let me have it.
Thank you.
There's no getting through.
Do you think if I sat here long enough that would light up? Probably not, right?
A betrayal of will is still a betrayal. You'll regret thinking of me as a helpless damsel.
She pounces on you with the same animal
Why?
tear through her.
Narrator left me no choice.
But you have a weapon. You raise the blade, digging it under her ribs, aiming directly for the heart. It's not enough to stop her. You feel her claws in your throat, then her teeth, somehow sharp enough to pull apart your flesh and sinew.
Well,
you collapse to the floor, your body unresponsive as your blood pools on the ground beneath you. She stares down at your ravaged form, eyes shining in the darkness, dress stained in red as her blood and yours.
See, I hate when she thinks it's my fault.
If we're lucky, the wound you managed to inflict will be enough to at least delay her
Oh, is this
escape
Beast?
from
I
this
think it
place.
might be.
If we're very
You
lucky,
flirting? Those are killing us. It is.
she can reach the outside world. It can't just end like this, right?
I remember
As
watching
much
a
as I
video of
prefer
this
for things
game
to have gone
and
differently,
absolutely
I
mind-boggling
can't
experience.
deny the
This
reality of
game
what's
is
happened.
so much.
But it's over.
I love it.
Everything
Never seen
goes
this route.
dark, and you die.
And you die.
You're
So
on a
nice
path
looking princesses.
in the woods, and at the end of that path is a
You
cabin.
get to watch him with a gray.
And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
About
You're
that.
here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
I'm getting a sense of deja vu.
A terrible sense of deja vu. No, you don't have that. This is the first time.
How much do you have that? How dare you tell me what I'm experiencing when I'm not?
If he doesn't remember what happened,
Oh, it's what you know what that
it's
means?
best to keep it that way. Brilliant. We need to
Let's
keep
go,
our cards
let's
close
go,
to our
let's
chest.
go.
I'm not sure we can trust him. You know I can hear you.
Yes.
It's going to be a lot harder than you think to keep secrets from me. Did I say I'm not sure we can trust him? Slip of the tongue, bit of the old brain fog. I meant to say that we should probably head over to the cabin and slay that princess. We already know we can't trust her, so let's get on with the show.
Thorny, your beautiful wife. I'm so excited. I love her so much. I'm pretty sure it literally just
We could go
happened.
back and forth on this forever, and
Take the
it
blade
won't
and
get
give
you
it to her.
any closer to doing your job and saving the world. So let's just agree to disagree.
I love when I end up on this path. Okay, no, let's go to the cabin. The sooner we get to the cabin, the sooner we can see.
She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says. Don't worry.
All I
You can
remember
trust
is
us to
trying
get
to
the job
do they both end happy as the mayor do? God, there's so many endings in this game. There's so many paths you can end up on. Some of them are repeats if you haven't done it
The
already in
interior of
a
the
cycle.
cabin is a mess of twisted roots. The walls a chaotic weave of knotted wood that, almost as if by
it's
accident,
like, oh, I
just
love
happens
those.
to resemble a room. The floor is damp and earthy. And the
Okay, are
only
we taking it with
furniture
us
of
this
note
time?
is a slab
Are
of
we
mud
grabbing
in
the
shape
knife
of
to
a
take
shelf,
down to our
with a
wife?
pristine blade perched on its edge. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Are we taking the blade to take with us down there? Yes or no? What are we thinking? Just give it to her. She's a front end. We're spawning her DF. Stuck at spelling. No, you're good. You're good. Trust me, I can't spell either. I can't spell to save my life. Okay, so we're grabbing it to try to give it to her. Is that what we're going with? Yeah, we need the blade for 30. Okay, cool. Take the blade. Let's go.
It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
Let's go.
Well, if we're grabbing a weapon, we should probably keep it hidden behind our backs. She doesn't have to know we have it. That's not
Shush, opportunist.
actually a bad
Shush.
idea.
Okay, into the basement. We're going straight for the basement. We're going straight for her.
The door to the
Let's go.
basement
Let's go.
creaks
Let's go.
open, revealing a staircase dug into the muddy earth below. The ceiling is thick with roots that hang like locks of tangled hair. The weak starlight from the cabin windows behind you can barely penetrate the gloom here, only illuminating the edges of an opening below. It shines in the darkness like some kind of massive maw waiting to swallow you up into the earth. The air smells of dirt and copper. It's thick and wet, as if your lungs are being coated in mud with each intake of breath. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor. Her voice skitters up from below.
Something nasty finds itself on my stairs. Come on down. Don't be scared. I probably won't bite.
I'm not nasty. Hello?
I recognize that voice as easily as I recognized your nervous little footsteps coming up the path. I know who you are, and I remember what you've done.
She must have you
love you?
confused with someone else. She seems
I hope you would bite.
friendly enough. Maybe we can talk our way out of this whole situation.
I mean, I doubt that, but I'm gonna be dang okay.
Unless you slay her right away, she's going to break free and end the world. There's no reasoning with what she is. Look, I'm just throwing ideas out.
My beloved?
I like to think out loud. I'm the kind of guy who likes a discussion. Don't we want to hear what everyone has to say before making any big decisions?
Hmm?
Do you want to hear what everyone has to say? Or do you just want to hear yourself talk?
Why not both?
You need to stop lingering. Your task is to slay the princess, not endlessly debate about what to do with the princess. Fine. You're the boss.
I'm the boss. What do you mean? He's not the boss.
Thank you. You descend the basement steps,
There she
entering
is.
the dark room below. You can just make out the shape
Oh,
of
yeah,
the
this
princess in the
like that's me
gloom.
and Cruz wear voices.
She's huddled against the far wall, her eyes bright and glaring from the thick roots.
And there you are. One hand
God, I love her.
behind your back, gripping that
Favorite.
sharp blade, no doubt.
That's no fair. How would she know that?
She's my favorite. Look at
So,
her. Just
we've
look at her.
Pretenses. Good.
You made a comment back in the woods about having been here before. Now she's acting like the two of you already know each other.
Why is she kinda?
Oh, no. You've already been here, haven't you?
I love her.
That's pretty sharp. How'd you figure that one out?
I love her so much.
Call it deductive reasoning.
She's my
Well,
favorite.
you seem to be great at it. So, you really don't remember us, do you? No, I don't. But you and the princess clearly have a shared reality, even if I'm not a part of
This is
it.
the final stage
I
of
won't
Catgirl
waste time
Gremlin.
fighting you on something that's clearly true.
It's my favorite.
I'm just glad we could put all this behind us.
Magnificent, dazzling light of my
Is
life.
it all
Perfection
about
for some.
Just focus on the task at hand. I don't care if you've been here before, and I don't care if you think you'll go somewhere else after this. My world is on the line right now, so I'd appreciate it if you would take this seriously and slay her.
That's not fun though.
Let's chat her up a bit first. Maybe.
But
we
she's
can find a
so
middle
like,
ground
look at
where
her. You think she can do? I mean, she
Don't
can.
talk to her.
She can do
You're
anything.
just going to
Let's
make
be
things
honest.
more difficult
But
than they have to be.
here, yeah, I got you a
I
present.
seem to remember you having a tongue.
I'm sorry about last time. Don't worry, the plate isn't for you, or not for killing you. We gotta get you out somehow, right? I don't want to hurt you, but there's clearly some broken taste. This is a goodwill. Give her the blade, trust. Gato. Gato. Here you go. It's all yours.
You can't be serious.
That.
Now, hold on. We should put this to a vote.
No, we
The
shouldn't.
blade is one of our most
I'm in
valuable
charge.
assets. We can't just give it to her.
Nope.
What if she uses it?
I've
to kill
decided.
us? I vote no. As do I.
Too bad.
I abstain. You abstain. She's going to kill us if we give it to her.
It's deserved. This isn't a democracy. We're giving her the blade.
You're going to get everyone killed. You know that, right?
Okay, and?
But of course you do. You toss the blade at the princess's feet.
Your Honor, shut the fuck up. There wasn't even, you wasn't even there.
Eyed it with suspicion before
You have it all.
you pick it up.
I wouldn't have done that. Why did you?
You hear a clanging of metal against the dirt floor.
Opportunist,
Chains
you say
fall from
not
the
like
princess's
me.
wrist.
Killing us would be bad.
She could have gotten out of those the whole time. That sneaky little. A
Holy
woman after
word.
my own heart. It's a shame we just gave her a weapon, because if I were her, I'd use it on us right now. Luckily for us, you're not her. Oh, we sure think alike, though. I can promise you that. Whatever you say next, you better make it count.
You're gorgeous. You're my favorite. I
One
love you.
cautious step at a time, until you
Let's
and
see what else
she
can we
are
throw in there.
face to face.
What do you think happens now?
I die probably, but I hope she does the opportunist. That's up to you. It's why I gave you the blade. I chose last time and I regret it, so now it's your turn to choose. You're beautiful. I want to actually save you. That's like the only way to do it. You're probably gonna kill me. You're gonna stab. You get to poop.
Her shoulders tense and her eyes dart.
She's so cute! She's so
Another
cute!
trick. You're trying to sow doubt, but it's not going to work on me.
I'm sorry, why did I say that? You said
Then
why we shouldn't
she
give
buries
straight
the
start
blade in
pointing
your
things.
What?
This is like the one
No, come
model
on, that's
that
not
poop
right.
doesn't work on. Hi, Jordan.
you.
Yeah.
I told you.
You're just a Look, she's my favorite. I love her.
Across her face as you fall to the ground.
Look at her. Hi, I'm doing okay. I'm hanging in there. We're hanging in there. How are you doing?
Got you.
Look at her. I love her so much. I love her
The princess
so
seems
much.
to tremble, her smile fading quickly.
Oh,
Her nervous eyes brim with tears.
Why? Why did you let me do
I'll
this?
just you wait. I'm doing good. Good. I'm glad.
But you don't have the strength to respond, nor do you have the time. Everything goes dark, and you die.
Thorn, yes! Yes! I love. I'm so.
You're on a path in the woods. She stabbed us. She actually stabbed us. Of course she stabbed us. We gave her the blade, which
Cry!
I voted against.
Oh,
But the whole
it's
point
okay.
was that
It's
she
okay.
wasn't
We'll
supposed
help
to
her
do
out.
that.
Don't
The
worry.
whole point
Nice
of
model.
giving her
Thank
the
you.
blade was to
Isn't it
break
cute?
the
It's a
cycle
free
of
one.
violence, and she just killed us
One of these days I'll
anyway.
pay for the additional stuff, but
I guess it really
honestly, I
don't
wonder
matter
how
if
much.
she
I know
killed us,
that
though,
they
right?
recently joined Figen.
We're back
and
here,
I'm actually
which means
stopping
that
to think about it.
everything's fine.
I don't know how
Fine
much,
adjacent.
like, if they do customs on it or not, though.
Maybe she won't be as keen to betray us this
I would
time.
have to.
We've
check,
already proven to her that we can
yeah.
change. Maybe that's all it'll take to show
I
her
love
that there's
this
another
model
way
so
to do
much.
things. You know, maybe you're right. In which case, I suppose the only thing to do is to get back to the cabin and give it another try. Give what another try exactly? You are aware I've been listening to you, right? Not
And?
that changes
Am I supposed
anything.
to care?
We all know the game is rigged. It doesn't even matter if she's nice this time. I'm sure he'll find a way to turn us against each other. Great. So you've obviously been here before, since you apparently died at least once. Twice, actually. Sure. Twice.
Twice, actually.
Then I'll spare you the little introduction I had planned. You already know about the princess, and clearly you already know that she's dangerous. So don't
And?
muck this up. It's bad enough that this isn't your first time through.
Yeah. I'm We'll be fine. This place keeps different. It keeps changing. We're going to free her. Or even now, I'm sure she understands, but we can see what she has to say. Freeing her after she stabbed me. Screw what happens. No, we're freeing her. We're going to free her. Cry about it.
Please don't.
Cry about it.
With him. If our previous encounters have taught us anything, it's that freeing her is a bad idea.
That's not going to stop me.
Blows. I'm not opposed to saving her, but let's not rule anything out just yet. Let's see what she has to say. Stop sitting on the fence and pick a side already. We don't need you waffling when things get hairy. I've already picked a side. Our side. I'm here to make sure that whatever happens, we wind up on top.
This is the free
Because
version.
that's worked out
There's
great so far.
$22 version.
Well,
No,
we're not
not
out of the
free.
game yet, are we? And again, I'll have you know, I wouldn't have gotten us killed last time. I wanted to stab her in the back, not hand over our precious backstabbing implement.
Cry about it. This place keeps changing.
Wonderful. If the woods themselves are changing, then that's all the more reason for you to take this seriously. It would mean your grip on things is slipping, which, in turn, likely means her influence is spreading. Someone's in the know. I've had enough of these annoying little secrets. If you want us to do this, you have to let us in on your game already. All of your game.
I'm just gonna free her.
I said too much. The more information you have, the more difficult your task will be. Don't listen to her, definitely don't free her, and if you can, don't even think about her.
So I've already filled all of that. What happens if we just leave? You sure should seem to be taking the whole looping thing in stride.
What do you want me to say? It's bad that you've been here before.
God, I love
Bad
annoying
for
him.
you, it's bad
Let's go,
for
I
me,
don't know.
and
The
it's
more you talk, the
especially
more I
bad for
hate
the
it.
world. The more times you run through
Oh, true, but the more I
likely
talk,
it
the
is that
more
you'll
I
fail.
specifically
You've already
annoy the
failed
narrator.
twice.
And is there a greater joy in this
So
life than
you
annoying
knew
the
this could
narrator?
Theoretically, sure, I knew this could happen, but I was supposed to be the first. I'd really rather not get into it.
I can never stop thinking about
Right.
her.
Not even he really seems to get what's going on. If the guy who goes around acting like he knows all the rules doesn't even know how this works,
True,
what's the point
kinda.
in listening? Then we can all move on and forget what I said about failure. It's important that you believe in yourself, and the fact you're here probably means that you still have a chance to pull this off and save the world. My world, at
Probably.
least.
Maybe. Possibly?
Sounds like you've probably doomed a couple of others already.
Yeah. I'm not there, so.
I need to stop talking. Think happy thoughts.
Ba, 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 ba. Ba, 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 ba. Let's see this through. Let's go free my darling.
It isn't long before you find yourself.
Thorn,
in the
my
base of
love,
the
I'm coming for you.
I think it's clear where everyone stands at this point.
Living the world is so overrated,
Well, I don't know if I'd say
honestly.
everyone.
So true, bestie.
You talking about me? I have a position. It's a good one, too. Ignore him, he's just talking for talking's sake. My position is the only one that matters. You know what you have to do.
Try me? You wanna run that by me again, sir?
The interior
say it
of
like
the
Susan
cabin is hardly an
Boyle.
interior at all anymore. The burned out ruins merely suggest the shape of the structure that once stood here.
mean?
Charred
I'm
wood still
not-
reeking of ash.
Never mind the fact that the only color in this game that we've seen so far is red. Right as you said that. I don't know what you mean. Happy thoughts, Princess, letting me sleep.
Furniture of note is the crisp
My lad,
shell
my
of
eyes
what
are
was
so
once
she
a
talks my
table.
heart.
A pristine.
You know what you're talking about.
This is
Hi.
There's supposed to be a pristine blade. Why isn't there a
I
pristine
would
blade?
never.
We
Is there
gave
always
it to her
red?
Last time. She can't still have it.
Typically when there's
Can she?
blood.
Well, it's not here. And if she has it,
Sure, just let us know when you want to be
let me
buried when
guess,
they're done.
you want to get real chummy with
In
her.
a field of flowers.
Look, as far as I see it, if it's between him and her, I say we side with the one who has the weapon. It's just the
Let's
smart
see,
thing to do.
can I have lilies
I wouldn't be so hasty.
as my funeral flower?
The blade will turn up somewhere.
Then again, lilies are
She can't
poisonous to
have
cats.
it.
Never mind, I take it
That's
back.
not how this is supposed to work. course we don't get to make a choice about the blade. Every single time we come
God,
back here, something has to be different.
The red must have some artistic meaning. Yeah, it means that we're about to die again. Except no, we're not, because I like this. This is my favorite princess. How do we even get down there? The only thing I see is that mirror.
Yeah, why didn't you mention the mirror?
Yeah, why didn't you mention the mirror?
I didn't mention a mirror because there isn't a mirror. But he says there isn't one. That's got to count for something, right? Yeah, it counts for something.
Ooh.
He's either a liar or he doesn't hold all the cards. But I think we already knew it had to be one of those.
I like how
So,
jaded
is
cheated
the door
is.
to the basement.
Contrarian's still my favorite, but I love how
I promise
jaded
you there
that
isn't a
cheated
mirror
is.
and there isn't a door to the basement.
I will say
The
something.
entrance is more of a burned out frame than anything else.
Is
It's
there
right there
something?
on the far side of the room. Can you really not see it?
Let's hear it. Approach the mirror.
You step forward and approach the scorched entryway leading to the basement, hesitating before you begin the descent. Might as well take a look while we can. There's nothing else to do here now that the knife has been taken from us.
It's her knife. It was a present. You don't just take a present back. Come on now. Wipe the mirror
You
clean.
reach forward and wave your hand through the hollow entrance leading to the basement. You really thought there was a mirror there, didn't you? That can't be good.
Okay, when it's 4
As if
against
things
1,
weren't
what do you want from me?
unpredictable enough.
4 of us saw it.
Figures. Well,
We've got
seems
cheated.
like the only way to go is
We got
forward,
hero.
isn't it?
I saw it. And then we've got opportunist.
Yes,
4
that's
of
where
us
everything
against
tends
1.
to be.
My
Let's
middle
just
name
put
is
on a good
Betty.
face and have our wits about us.
Thank you for feeling comfortable enough to share that grand secret with us. I will honor. I will hold that secret close. Into the basement.
You step through the frame of scorched wood and make your way into the darkness below. The stairs to the basement are covered in a fine layer of gritty ash. The air still feels warm, as if the fires that ruined this place had only recently been extinguished. Yet fresh shoots of thorny branches are already weaving themselves through the soot-covered earth of the walls around you. Their spines point courteously down towards the basement, so you're able to brush past their jagged points with ease, at least on the way down. But you don't need to think about the way back up just yet. That's a matter for after the world's been saved.
Oh my god, that really is.
I'd say this feels like a trap, but you practically said as much. Yet you still want us to keep going.
Yeah, we'll be fine.
They're only
We'll
thoughts.
be fine.
I'd say getting a
I
few
have
scratches in
faith.
exchange for the lives of everyone in existence is a fair trade. I'm sure you'll manage.
I'm sure we'll manage
Her
to.
voice, worn down by pain and suspicion, hobbles up the stairs.
I can't get away from you, can I? You betray me, I kill you, and you come back. You let me kill
She
you.
sounds
and you
so
come back.
tired. God, I love.
I don't know why you let me
Lady,
do
I'm
that.
sorry.
I don't know what
Forgive
you
me.
want from me.
Forgive me. I want to figure out a way out of here for good. I don't know what I want. I never really choose to come here. I want to free you. I mean it. I just want to talk. Really talk. Because you like dying in her hands, you weirdo. I don't know what you mean. I don't know what you're talking about. What do you mean? Just because I like strong women who can, can and have torn me to pieces and, have snapped my neck and have stabbed me a couple of times and, may or may not turn into an all-powerful goddess sometimes or may or may not, look, it's fine. You don't want anything from her. You just want her. True. Is this a dark story and a love story? It's one of the first things it says when you first open the game is this is a love story. It's a lot of the paths to get there can be kind of sad, but it's really good. I think you're a fox. I'm a cat. Good guess though. You want to see my new model? Okay, hang on. I have to show you guys real fast. I've used her a couple of times now, but while I have your attention, I will switch right back to this model because I like this model for this game. But also, consider, hear me out for a second. Consider. Speaking my language right now. Look. First time I've seen a newspaper in court. Buff women are beautiful. Buff women are beautiful. I don't know why you're judging me. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't have the faintest idea what you're going on about. Racing A model definitely fits more. Yeah, I know. That's why I really like. I try to use this model when I'm playing this game. This model, and if you know this game or games similar to it, like I'll use this one for like in Stars and Time and such too. So, getting dominated by women begets. So anyway, I want to free you. I mean it. Look, we're trying to help her.
You know how this goes. I'm down here and I can't leave. So, come down and talk. It's not like I can stop you.
Proceed on the stairs.
You continue down the basement stairs, brushing past the smooth edges of thorns that grow more and more plentiful as you make your way forward.
Should I do... I mean, I haven't really tried. I've transformed to a fox once or twice, but I'm not very good at holding that form.
Open cavern, now overrun by briars.
Look at her. Oh, honey.
Space thick with hostile vegetation.
Look, there's red when there's blood.
It all, encased in a tight weave of vines, is the princess. Her bloody, trembling hands clutching a pristine blade.
Did you know this was going to happen to me? Are you here to watch me suffer? Are you here to laugh?
Oh. Look at her. Yeah, I'm here to laugh. What did you think would happen after you killed me? Did you think I would have run against you? I'm not here to laugh. I'm here to free you, if you'll let me. I can cut you free, but you'll have to give me the blade. You're in a prison of your own making. I broke our cycle of violence. If you still want to wallow in it, be my guest. I guess I don't have anything left to say. Fine, if you're gonna be like that, I'm gonna leave. Have a nice life. I'm here to free you, if you'll let me.
I want to trust you.
Her grip tightens on the blade.
But you're hiding something, aren't you? Why would you help me if you weren't helping yourself?
You're not the only one who yearns for freedom. I'm as trapped as you are. I think we need to leave together.
The princess clutches the blade closer to her chest.
That sounds
We want her
nice.
true.
I'm so tired of the bad blood between us, but it's hard to let it go. You've hurt me.
Her eyes dart away from yours for a brief moment.
And I've also hurt you.
Honey. Is there nothing I can say to change your mind?
I don't know. What can either of us really say at this point? How can we trust something as hollow as words?
She's right. There's nothing left to say.
Is this an allegory for a relationship?
Do something before she comes up with a scheme to get out of here on her own.
This one kind of feels like it, doesn't it?
He's not the smooth negotiator he thinks he is. It does feel like we're stuck until we do something. If there's even anything to do.
Yeah, some of them
besides
definitely
make things
get that feel more than others do.
We're not making things worse. I think she wants to trust us.
Somewhat, yeah. Then maybe it's past time for either of us to say anything. All that counts as action. Can I take the blade now?
Her eyes briefly meet yours, then dart back to the floor. She hangs her head in resignation.
Different themes in life, love, fate, and so on. Yeah.
Okay.
You can definitely get different feelings from different ones. Reach for the blade. Yeah, it's kind of meant to resemble a toxic relationship where both partners are tired of fighting. Also, nightmare. Love the nightmare path. I don't remember how I got the nightmare path. I hated the nightmare path. But some of these designs are so cool. Honestly, there's so many different like little choices you can make that make such a difference in the endings and such. It's honestly fascinating. What? Nightmare was the best. But also wife. Okay. What do you mean Nightmare was the best? Do you see Thorn? Do you see my wife? Thorn is so cute. Oh, God, the witch is so cute. I love when we get the witch. Like, you get to stare at you from the window. Yeah, Sir, look. I don't want her to be hurt. I'd rather have us get hurt. So. I keep telling myself I'm going to take that command away from you guys, and I keep not doing that. Look at Thorn. Look at her, my sweet, my beloved, she hurts my heart. I love her so much. She hurts my heart, though. This is such a good game. This is such a good game. I don't know how I got so hooked on this game, but I love this game. It's probably one of my favorite visual novels that I've played in a long time. Especially with all the different, like, routes you can go through. Like, discovering a new route is amazing. Like, the goddess route, by, like, defying her and stuff like that, and then getting a whole new... That was cool. I enjoy this game, like, quite a bit. It's really good. There we go. That's better. Okay, while that ad break is running, I am going to go ahead and grab, just for your, give me just a second. While the ad is running, I'm going to go take a couple of headache pills because my head's starting to hurt a bit, and I'm trying to decide if we want to get through the rest of the sending and then call it, or if I want to try to push through. Let me go grab a couple of Excedrin real fast. So I will be back in like a second. Water time. Yeah. Give me just a second. Just a second. You guys want me to switch to a BRB screen? I can. That way y'all can mess around with the... I need to change where it says join, because you need to hit join every time you take a turn. Okay, give me a second. I'm going to go take a couple of Excedrin. Oh, is it working today? Okay. Well then, we'll wait for this then. And then we'll free Thorn, and then we'll. Are you ready to? Jeez. You ready to free the princess? You ready to...
You reach towards her bloodied hands,
She's so
laying your palm on her trembling fingers.
cute. Now keep
For
her
a
there.
moment, she clutches it even tighter, her knuckles going white with the effort. But then the tension fades. Her grip finally loosens and she allows you to take the weapon. You carefully pull it free from the thorns, but they scrape at your skin, leaving red trickles of fresh blood all along your arms.
I'll be damned. She really gave it to us.
It feels like it's been so long since we've held real power in our hands. I wonder what we should do with it.
Free her like we said we would?
It's the right thing to do.
Thank you, hero.
I think
Somebody
you're right.
understands.
She's as much a victim in all of this as we've been. Besides, it would really stick it to him to free her.
Thank you. I understand.
Or
This ending is
Hear me
genuinely the
out.
closest I've been to crying in a while.
slay her right here, right now.
No,
She's
we
never
gotta-
been so
we gotta
helpless,
save
and
the
if we don't take
princess.
advantage of that, we may never get another chance.
Oh.
That sounds like a splendid idea. You should listen to him.
No.
We've all said our piece.
Any chance I get to go,
Now it's time
go
to
against the
make our
narrator is a
move.
good chance. Let's be honest.
It's 2 against 1. It's 2 against 2.
No.
You
No.
don't count. And why should
Anytime we get to sass the narrator, it's a good one.
Because he's clearly not one of us. That doesn't matter.
Literally called
He's
Slay the
been with
Princess.
us the
Yeah,
whole
and I
time.
slayed
You
her,
should get a say.
and it has resulted in us looping several
Oh,
times.
Did you mean
I'm
it?
the kill.
Or was I a fool to hand my life to you?
Killing her right here. Now I'm tempted to save just to see what happens if we slay her. I don't want to slay her. Well, she did become a cute feeling princess after her first thing. YouTube it after. Free her. See, what we could do is we could slay her and then reload. I'm just saying that is okay. Okay. Fine. No, cut her free. I'm freeing her. Look. But what if? No, free her first. Don't you want... Okay, so I'm not gonna lie. How I like to play games a lot of the time, if I know there are bad endings that I can control, is I like to get the bad endings first, so that the good ending is even sweeter. The game knows you killed her, and I can Undertale. This is not a cat brain moment. Ugh. No, I want to see her smile. Okay. Okay. Look, I'm freeing her. We're cut her free. Cut her free. Cut her free.
Yes. What a good idea. Let's cut her free.
There we go.
Oh, so you're suddenly team free her. You can't just switch sides as soon as we make a decision. I can do whatever I want. I believe with my whole heart that this is the right course of action. Let's free this princess.
Chaotic good cat.
Even if he'll stick a knife in our back as soon as he has the opportunity, it's still better to have him nominally on our side. At least that gets him to shut up for a while. See? We're all friends here, united in our actions and intentions.
Yeah, I totally
United.
trust you as
But the
far
other
as I
one
can
has a
throw you.
point.
Yep.
If it keeps you quiet, sure. We're all friends. You take the blade to the thorny vines imprisoning the princess, and
Hey.
she flinches, relaxing only slightly as the blade slices into the thick vegetation rather than her arm. And she flinches again as the
She's
last of
so
the vines is cut away,
cute.
as if, after
She's
all of
so
that,
cute.
she's still expecting you to turn on her and stab her in the heart.
Honey.
You're not going to do that, are you?
No, I'm not.
All it would take is a single slip of the blade. Is that really all you've got, threatening us with an accidental misstep? I expected more from you. Our blade didn't even waver when he said that. Yeah, you're right, he's a bit of a nobody, isn't he? Good thing I've been on your side of all this since the beginning.
Yeah, no, I was totally team save the princess the whole time. Yep.
Princess falls into your arms, tears
Whole
streaking
time.
down her cheeks. I can't believe you're making me describe this. I hate you.
You actually meant it. You rescued me.
I just really hate the people who put us here. Of course I did. Of course I did.
She smiles, her hand slipping into yours.
Look
and
at
the two of you
her.
rush to the basement
I'm expecting her to eat your
stairs.
face now.
Shameful,
You know,
really.
Fallet.
The same thorns that so graciously allowed you downstairs are now blocking your only way out.
Just kiss her at this
You're
point.
getting desperate, aren't you? Even more proof that you can't actually do anything to stop us.
I will gladly give her a smooch.
We cut through those other vines just fine.
If she wants to
They're
eat my
only
face,
thorns.
it's
I'm not
hers.
afraid of getting a few scrapes.
Opportunist is such a shithead. I
I'm
love
not
him.
even sure we need to do any cutting. We can just move.
I think
them
my
out of
favorite
the
voice
way.
is still Contrarian
What
so
a
far,
pathetic
but
showing, really.
A few pointy sticks can't keep us down here. We're both meant for so much more than this.
cut into the thorns.
As you swing your blade into the
Look at
thorns
that,
covering the
look at
basement
that.
stairs, they yield. Both you and the princess ascend the stairs without obstacle. This is unacceptable. The second you step out of this cabin with her, the world ends. Do you hear me? What did the world ever do to you to deserve this?
Put me in the situation.
It feels so good to hear you say that you're admitting you've lost and we've bested you at your own game at last. I don't care what happens now.
It made her
That's all I've
cry.
wanted. You and the princess hesitate at the cabin door. This is your last chance.
Let's go.
We've already made our decision.
I love how we're all the voices are united
Finally
now.
living here together, aren't we?
All the
Now we
voices
have
are
to
like,
do
yeah,
is
no, we're
trust each
going through
other.
that door.
It wasn't
Like-
easy, but I'm glad we finally could.
Aw. Step into your freedom.
Hands clasped, the two of you open the door and step out into a new day. You irredeemable murderers.
I love irritating
now?
the narrator.
Where's everything going?
And then stab!
Why is it so cold?
No! She only got freedom for a moment. At least she got to step outside before we went back to the long quiet. You do not get the chance to respond, nor will you ever. It's time to leave. Memory returns.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And there's that mirror again. Why is it here? Why now?
Of course you're scared. This is the end for you, but it's not the end for me.
What is that supposed to mean? Whatever awful thing I felt before, it feels so much worse now. You better watch your back. You can't get rid of me that easy. So you're the real puppet master here? Can't believe I tried to help you.
This game's kind of mean. Is there an ending where she gets to escape without disappearing? Not... I mean... once you go through enough loops, there's an option. I've only gotten through enough loops once. And apparently I got... you said it was the second best ending, I think? I got a pretty good ending for my first true ending. But when it comes to like these loops, no, not a true one. No, yeah, second best. Yeah. Approach the mirror. You approach the mirror. Gaze into your reflection. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone once again. The mirror always makes them leave, but you need to see what's in it. The best one, her being a little bit more free. You've withered. You find yourself in the long quiet once again. Proceed to the... Oh, I see that's her being more free in my worldview. You were at the cabin. Approach her.
I am a growing chorus of contradiction.
No
A
wonder she
mass
looks
of
like we
tides
ugly.
ebbing and flowing
Yeah,
at once
kinda.
in more directions than my attention can bear to hold. To look at any one is to shift them all into something new, and to look away is to reshape them yet again. All of me is changing,
Enjoy the rest of your
And yet
mystery
the
box,
rest of me
your
is
day.
still
Bye.
the
Thanks for
same.
hanging out for a little bit. Yeah, go take care of yourself. Hopefully I'll see you again. Yeah. You can't be a contradiction. Contradictions don't exist. How can you stand to be a contradiction? It doesn't matter how many times I go back. At least one of us always hurts the other. Doesn't that change you? Doesn't that make you worse?
It changes me, but it doesn't make me worse, nor does it make me care for you any less. Does it make you worse? Do you resent me?
Rise. If anything, it makes me like you more. I don't know what that says about me.
It says that your heart is gentle, that even in the darkness you are guided by compassion.
Let's see. You at the end of this one. I'm gonna kill you. No. What do you want me to bring you next time? How many more festivals do I need to bring
We
you?
will know when we near our destination.
That does not answer the question. Cool. What do you want me to bring you next time?
Gifts aren't what someone tells you to bring them. My joy is in seeing what you choose. There are no wrong answers.
This is the person who was on the phone hung up, so I guess
perspective
I'm not leaving.
shadows.
Welcome back.
Secrets.
What do you think of this vessel?
This one yearns for connection she feels she doesn't deserve. Even when shown compassion, she hid herself away. She will make for a cautious heart. Do not mourn her. She isn't alone anymore.
I think you might need Nightmare for the loop. You sure about that? You sure about that? Do you even remember how to get Nightmare? I don't know if I could get Nightmare again if I tried. I got lucky getting Witch and Thorn a second time. I don't think I could get Nightmare again. Do you know what happens to the worlds we leave behind?
My perspectives are shadowed. You have seen what I have seen, just as I have seen what you have seen.
I think
The angles of my vantage do not offer me hidden truths, and my attention is turned inward,
some extra fussy.
except when you are here with me. Perhaps this will change when our work is done.
Nightmare is one where you abandoned her. I don't want to do Nightmare again. So you don't have any preferences on how you'd like to change or grow?
The tides do not dictate where they are pulled. A river does not dictate its outlets. My gift to you is to let you choose your path, and my task is to treasure the gifts you bring me.
Okay. I do think I might go ahead and call it after this princess. So if you remember, you gotta leave her in the basement. I don't want to. Okay. Let me see if I can go ahead and get her to close the game on me and call it for the night. And then, remind me, Cruz, to do Nightmare, probably next Tuesday. We can do Nightmare and, see what new paths we can find. Because I know there's a lot of paths we don't have. So, okay. I don't want to go back anymore. I just want to stay here forever if I have to.
If you need time, then I will wait with you.
Continue to wait forever.
You are as I am now, and forever is a long time to remain undone. I am not you, but I know that I would return before forever was finished.
Well, that feels bad.
What textures will you weave for yourself to occupy for?
Yeah, some of the choices
Will you place
are...
the images of you
They'll definitely
and
make you
I
stop and go,
into a
huh?
box for safekeeping?
Like, at the very end of it all, like I said, I've only completed it once all the way through. And I liked the ending I got, but, getting there it's a trip.
If you close that box, will Will you become another you in another world? An imaginary pattern repeating itself until it can no longer bear the weight of its hand-drawn cage. You'll always come back to the box, because you'll always want to know what it means to be you. I will be here waiting by your side until you're ready to return to mine.
The first time she did that, I swear it freaked me out so bad. Because the first time I didn't realize what I was signing up for, but... Reaper! I just decided to end. Oh, I'm so sorry, Reaper. Hi, how are you? I hope you're doing well. I took Excedrin a few minutes ago, and I know I haven't given it a whole real long time to kick in, but also I'm starting to feel worse, so... I'm feeling worse instead of better. I'm gonna go ahead and go lay down. Enjoy your night. I enjoy watching this live stream. First, thank you. And doing good here. I'm glad. Yeah, thank you guys. I will definitely see you guys again soon. It's tomorrow, Thursday, next couple of days. I've got a key mailer game that I want to try out. And I think I want to try making that a day stream. So there's that, and I don't know. We'll see what happens. Genshin updates tonight. But no, I'm starting to feel kind of like I'm feeling worse, so I'm gonna go ahead and go lay down. Nice to see you get back on Arium, sadly, but I'll pick you back up here on Twitch. Have a good rest of your night. Thanks for the stream. Yeah, thanks for hanging out, y'all. I will definitely talk to you guys soon. Yeah. But in the meantime, y'all, take care of yourselves. Let's go. Where I didn't go. For my research. But okay, I'll talk to you soon. Next couple of days or so, I'm sure.